Bottom line, Kendrick won.
You ready?
They're not like us.
Exactly.
Bro, we might be watching a Super Bowl where the entire crowd calls Drake a
That'd be dope.
Yeah. And think about how culturally crazy that is. One of the most epic battles in hip hop history. Whether or not you like the artist, you might have liked some songs, didn't like some songs, but we've never seen, like clap back after clap back like we did. I mean, they both put out 4 or 5 diss tracks. He is great for hip hop, right? And he's the one that really benefited from this. Kendrick Lamar made himself more of a household name than ever, right? More streams than ever.
Didn't they give him the Super Bowl?
More. That's what we're getting to right now.
Oh.
More sales than ever, than he's ever had before. More respect, more notoriety, you name it. And now they gave my man the Super Bowl. So he'll be performing at the Super Bowl 59 and obviously next year. Towards the end of this promo, he says no round twos, which is like he threw like a little dig at Drake towards the end of this. He's like, no round twos, and that's the name of the song, the diss track that hit the most, right? I don't think it was the best diss as far as like technically bars, this is a diss track, but it's the one that had the most commercial appeal, and it hit big. I mean, my son bumping this shit. This is the joint where he says certified pedophile. It's like one of the bars in the song. Lil Wayne is from New Orleans. The Super Bowl is in New Orleans. So now, like, everybody who loves hip hop love Lil Wayne. There's like all this pushback now, like, why ain't it Wayne? And Drake is Lil Wayne's artist, right? So, and then people are trying to connect the tissue to like Jay-Z supposedly is holding a grudge against Kendrick. But Jay-Z, against Lil Wayne, Jay-Z bailed fucking Lil Wayne out for a $2 million tax debt like 10, 15 years ago.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Just on some G shit. Lil Wayne's talked about it, So there's not really this major, like beef between them. So I don't even know where people are coming from with that necessarily. When it comes down to it, when you have a song that culturally just pops like that, that's who you're gonna pick if you're going a more hip hop direction. If you're going a more hip hop direction with the Super Bowl, which they've been.
What's Nelly doing? They couldn't find Nelly?
It's interesting you said that because I seen a couple people say that. He's from New Orleans as well, right, Nelly?
No,
he's from St. Louis. Yeah.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
But Nelly's better than Kendrick Lamar.
He's not even near better than Kendrick Lamar. As far as being a rapper, bro, Nelly is like a singer. So that he's better. He's better as far as the Super Bowl, maybe. Right? Yeah. Because there'll be more white retards that don't know the songs. Like Kendrick is like.
I know a lot of black people that love Nelly, dude. They wore the Band-Aid and everything.
But that's not what does it, though. What makes an artist truly successful is when they cross over, right? Like
Nelly crosses over big time.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of like, especially that song he had with what's my man's name? Tug McGraw. He had that over and over again.
Oh, that was a banger, bro.
So it was a banger, bro. Banger. But he's not really a rapper. That's like he's kind of like Nelly is one of the first guys that was like in rap, in hip hop, but wasn't really a rapper. He like sung 90% of the stuff. How many
he's
verses?
Going down, baby, down by the roller coaster, dude?
Right. With no rapping at all, though. It's just down, baby, go, baby. I'm about to let it go. Shimmy, cocoa bop, me now.
Yeah. Right. I said a biscuit, a kiss kit. She said a twisket, a biscuit.
And by the way, the Band-Aid he jacked from New York because that was a New York thing back in the day. So don't dare think that Nelly.
Who took the ski goggles?
Yeah, that's New York too.
What?
All of that's New York, bro.
Man, you're crazy.
Almost any hip hop trend you could think of was done in New York at some point.
Oh, come on, man.
100% facts.
Bulletproof vests.
100% New York. That's not even debatable.
What?
That's not even debatable.
One leg up on the pants.
Oh, LL Cool J?
Huh?
That's LL. That's all LL.
Gold chains.
Oh, come on. Run DMC. I mean, what are we doing? We playing games here? But anyway, it's funny you said that, though, because I did hear some people say Nelly, because Nelly would be a good, but the thing is, it's like about what's hot now, though, right?
I mean,
and that's
really, if we're being honest, it'd be Master P, right?
if it's New Orleans. Right,
Right.
It should be Master P. Nah, but that's not true though, because Lil Wayne,
No Limit with the gold tank again.
yeah, but Lil Wayne, what he did in that like 2007 to like 2012 range was like cultural.
But Lil Wayne
exposure.
can't hold Master P's jockstrap, bro.
I mean, yeah, as a rapper, he's way better.
Bourbons and Lax is one of the greatest songs of all time.
Yeah,
I put it up there with Yellow Submarine, bro, all day.
Yeah, Nelly does suck for the most part. He just makes decent. He makes some good hits. He's good at. He's decent at making hits, but he's embarrassing when it comes to being a rapper. You put Nelly in a room with any rapper, what is he gonna do?
Him up against Rakim.
He's gonna be like over and over again, over and over again, while dudes are spitting bars, bro. Fuck on out of here.
Murder was the case. They get, dude. He'd fucking be the only guy walking out, last man standing.
Right. You're right. You're right. I like what he said right here. Wayne is Drake's dad. What Bellin said. If Drake would have won the rap battle, it probably would have been Wayne, and that is true. I mean,
he got promoted to if they were looking for a rapper to put.
He got promoted to top of the game. That's what he did.
He's up there now. He's up there with like who would be his equals in hip hop?
Currently, he is the guy technically. Like there's other guys that like if you just go bar for bar and put them in a room to spit, that could probably beat him. But like you want to talk about who's at the top of the industry now, like Jay-Z was at one point, or Biggie was, or Pac was, or Nas was, or like those guys that were like at the top of the game.
Is he high as Eminem?
But Drake too. To be fair, Drake too. Drake, Eminem, but now it would be Kendrick. Kendrick is definitely the number one guy right now. And Master P is OG. And it would be dope, right? To bring Master P into it too. And it would be dope to have Lil Wayne headline it, but also you have to go to a degree, right? Especially when it comes to hip hop, right? Who's the most culturally relevant right now? A year ago, Wayne by far, Drake by far, but it is Kendrick. They're trying to introduce more of a true hip hop element into it in recent years. Like, you've seen Dre did it recently, with all that. I think he brought Kendrick out for that one initially because Jay-Z is one of the heads of, the people that are making these decisions at this point. Well, the game had a good run. I like the game way more than Kendrick.
What about Exhibit? They should have put Exhibit on there.
Yeah, for the Super Bowl show. Come on, bro. Now we're getting silly pants. I love Exhibit. He's one of my favorite rappers, but nobody will know his songs. You know what I mean? Like they'll be like, yeah, we'll love it. You know what I mean? We'll be like, oh, this is the best halftime show ever.
Dude.
Paparazzi.
40 Days and 40 Nights. Paparazzi, dude.
Right.
Foundation? What did they play Foundation?
Of course, you got all the fucking the Drake stands and all these people denying a young black man what he rightfully put into the game. What is Kendrick? Like now they're acting like they put fucking some local white Detroit rapper, bro. And look at this shit. You see all the shit blocked out? She was using hard ERs, dog, in these joints. She's dropping Nicki Minaj is dropping hard ERs.
Is she black?
Yeah.
Oh, she okay.
So why are you dropping hard ERs?
Is there rules not to use it now? I don't know the rules.
I mean, I just don't know. Black people usually don't use hard ERs purpose. You know what I mean? But I think it's like a purposeful thing, right? It's like trying to.
Oh, was it in caps? Was it in caps too?
Yeah, bro. And none of it is GA. It's all ER. Oh, you think speaking up on injustice within your work? See, this is hysterical. Things have gotten so crazy with words like injustice and things like young black man that Kendrick Lamar, who is a young black man, is being looked at like the injustice in my workplace of hip hop.
Well, isn't he shade wise? He's darker than Drake, ain't he? Shade wise,
black off, yeah. Well, Drake is biracial,
right?
Yeah, and half Jewish.
What if Nicki would have came out and been like, "Oh, she's on Drake's side," is what you're saying?
Yes, of course. Yeah, Nicki Minaj she's from like the Lil Wayne camp.
Would anybody, if Drake would have got it, somebody come out anti-Semitic and been like, "Oh, this is the guy that's bombing Gaza."
Right.
This guy's uncle's over there flying planes into Gaza.
Huh. Right. And that is the point catch too. I think they will, because I think no matter the beef with Drake, I don't think he would have Drake come up at this point, because even though, right. All right, so maybe Drake is actually a PDF file, right? And Kendrick is really exposing him. But more likely, it's just him using bars to make him embarrassed, right? Said it at some point it might come to Kendrick and Drake linking back up and doing music and all that shit, but I think it's too close to him saying it because it discredits everything Kendrick says in a way. But on the flip coin, it might be the best time to do that. So I don't know. They'll have Lil Wayne for sure, I think. But I think he'll snub Drake on purpose. That's a long way of me saying that. I think he'll snub Drake, but most likely have Lil Wayne because I know Kendrick and Lil Wayne got some tracks together. You know what I mean? So, and then she just was going off. Nicki was going the fuck off.
Sounds like her pussy dried up. Her wet ass pussy fucking dried up real fast.
Right. And then Boosie, all y'all acting like y'all cool with how they playing it for the Super Bowl. Shaking my head. The most cultural city in the U.S., New Orleans, is a smack in the face. Nobody has been from a home city and performed in that city for the most part. If you really dig, there might be a couple with some connections, but it's not like it's a thing the Super Bowl does.
Right.
Right. If it was like a thing that was done in the Super Bowl on a regular basis and then Lil Wayne didn't get it,
It's like when people play in the Super Bowl and they want that team to be in the Super Bowl. They're almost never in the Super Bowl.
Right. Exactly. And I get it. I get like the yearning for that, but it's not like there's a pattern where the Super Bowl usually has a home city act performing.
I know, these people are acting like there's somebody pulling some magical strings to fuck people over.
Well, it's because, you know, there's a little like Jay-Z and Lil Wayne had little weird things back and forth, but nothing like, you know, it's just, you know, it's like anything else, right? People are always looking for the conspiracy. And sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not, but that's what this is too. It's like, oh, it's Jay-Z. Jay-Z hates Lil Wayne. He paid $2 million or some shit to help him out with a fucking tax lien.
Bro, Lil Wayne got saved by a white cop in a fire. Did you know that?
People on Twitter are doing that, right? They're saying, oh, remember when Lil Wayne said this on ESPN, that racism doesn't exist because he was saved by a white cop? Good.
No,
good for you. You don't deserve it, Lil Wayne. I'm seeing that.
What?
Yeah, I've seen
way.
that shit like that is going viral. Oh, you don't deserve it, Lil Wayne.
Shit.
Oh, racism don't exist because a white
rescued
cop
by
saved
911 and they fucking give him the fucking racist bullshit.
Right.
Wow. We're in a fickle fucking bitch made time, my friend.
Well, how close was Lil Wayne? I'm more concerned of what he might have been doing with under 18, which there's a lot of fucking, which there's quite a few rumors of, you know. But Nicki went fucking batshit crazy. Everyone's going wild, you know. And then you got this is, you know, Cameron's take on it. But then even Cameron's take on it, it's like, bro, you got issues with Jay over the years. So it's like everything's clouded.
Cameron, why is Cameron even chiming in? It's not his town. What's he talking about?
Well, he has a big podcast, you know, so he's pretty much.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, him and Mace got one. That's right.
Yeah.
And listen, I love Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, they're wearing ESPN suits now? Like Steve Harvey?
This generation, period. Hate this election. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne.
He's talking like he's a fucking political broadcaster.
Listen, you don't.
Like, just like what I'm saying, there is no doubt about the words I am saying.
This is serious, God.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money, all the songs Lil Wayne's done.
It would be huge, though, but that's besides the point.
There's no reason.
A Master P and Cash Money collabo would have been dope.
Bro, Master P, Cash Money, Click, and they got a song with Blink 182. Like Lil Wayne. So there's no question.
In there, why not?
Right. Well, for the Super Bowl, right? Because that's the type of shit you look for the Super Bowl, right? You bring out these weird features.
They have enough songs with everybody. They could probably have Kendrick probably did a song with.
Well, Kendrick too. Yeah, dudes. He got a song with Maroon 5. You know, all the bitches are gonna go crazy when Adam fucking what's his name? Adam Levine comes out. With his shirt off.
Adam Levine. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know, yeah, of course. And I think Lil Wayne will get a Super Bowl. And maybe he should have got this one. But you have to look at how popular and what a year Kendrick Lamar had, bro. Culturally shifting shit. Like he went from like a known commodity in the industry, but also looked at as like, you know, the lyrical rapper and like the guy that wasn't as mainstream, even though he had the Black Panther soundtrack, he had a song, this, that. But he's still looked at as like a lyricist rapper, right? Whereas Drake is looked at as like a pop musician almost, you know, and he crossed over completely where he brought that, you know, so like you can't deny.
You're never gonna make everybody happy, man, ever. You know what I mean?
Right. That's a big part of it. Let's listen to a little more of his ramblings.
The Super Bowl. There's one person who's stopping this. I know, you know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before
and he's talking about Jay-Z.
Kind of part of the organization.
It would be fun if you just if you could pull the strings and right now in the middle of this, it'd be like, wouldn't this be funny if we just pulled it from Kendrick Lamar and gave it to like Taylor Swift?
Yeah. They don't even give it to Lil Wayne.
You guys,
they don't give it to a rapper, right? They give it to the whitest.
Watch this.
Yeah, the whitest motherfucker to ever live.
Or give it to that country singer, that guy out in the backwoods that was on Rogan. I forget his fucking name.
Yeah. Or Morgan Wallen, or like
I don't even know who that is, but give it to him. Fuck it.
But even the Cameron situation, like Cameron has beef with Jay-Z, right? Like that, you know, he used to be signed to the record label, and they have actual like verified. Yeah. So your fucking opinion, Cameron's opinion on this situation, there's a lot of bias dripping off it.
What if they gave it to Big L and they just did a hologram?
Hologram Big L? Of
That'd
course.
be dope.
Who wouldn't love that?
Just do a hologram show.
But you know what's
Tupac,
sad about
Biggie,
that, though?
Big L?
But, well, see, now that's different. Now, if you did a hologram show of Biggie, Tupac, Big Pun, Big L, oh, that's crazy. And that'll work at the Super Bowl.
Then you could even throw them young bucks to be fucking dying every week on TikTok. All them fucks. You know what I mean? The
whole stage will be covered at that point. You get Little Peep, Extension, fucking Pop Smoke, Juice
the
WRLD,
Chicago guy,
Mac Miller.
Yeah.
At that point, you're filling the whole stage, bro.
And then dedicate the money to the opioid epidemic and have a cause.
You know, we don't need Lil Wayne. We don't need Kendrick Lamar. We don't need Taylor Swift.
Buy their album. Go listen to it free, steal it.
Freaky Ty, that's an OG one.
Freaky Ty would be dope.
Young Dolph, that's a newer one. Big L as himself, what's sad is that wouldn't work either. Just like Exhibit wouldn't work. It would work for like hip hop. Put them all together,
yeah.
But once you combined Big L, Biggie, Tupac, Pun, you do the hologram of them four. They perform their hits. Obviously, Biggie and Pac would be fighting for the closer of those four. So yeah, we gotta get some AIDS on the stage. 100%.
Oh shit, that'd be fucking sick.
Eazy-E's a legend. He would be the fifth, right? Of the legends we mentioned, right? There would be the four we said, and then Eazy-E would be the five of that legend. You know what I mean? Then everyone else, the Freaky Ties, the ODBs, that, you know, they could get in the mix, but those would be like the legend five.
It's like all the other little guys, you just play like a verse or you mix. It's a mix of like they come 2 minutes.
ODB does his joint with Mariah. Mariah comes out for real. Him as a hologram and shit like that. Yeah, 100%. Jam Master Jay would be the fucking DJ. Absolutely, 100%. Too sweet on that one. Yeah, and then we got to have Whitney recreate the Star Spangled Banner.
What's the homegirl that died? The lounge singer,
Amy Winehouse.
Rehab.
We get Amy Winehouse on that bitch. Guru on that bitch.
No.
ODB on that bitch. We get everyone on that bitch. But you know, the bottom line is Kendrick won. There's no more debate about who won this situation, right? Kendrick made the money off it, got the notoriety from it, and now he got the goddamn Super Bowl. I thought Drake did very good in the battle, better than I thought he was going to do, considering he's not really a rapper fully. But at this point, ain't no goddamn debate anymore.